Good morning. Today is Friday, October 1st, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning. You have found your way back to the most unique live stream daily ritual on the internet. This is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival. What you're about to experience is an amazing ritual reconstruction, anthropological reconstruction and revival of an ancient Christian ritual from the 1st century AD, recovered in Egypt in 1769 by archaeologists in two lost books of the Bible, the first and second books of IAOE. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuade.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow your breath as it spreads and throughout your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega.
Alpha,
at omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between, sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between, birth
and death,
and the path of life between, Alpha,
omega,
IAOE. Once again, we congregate here together at Column Hinge to celebrate the lost rites of the magic of Jesus Christ. This morning we'll be opening the 21st Treasure of Light. We begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury, attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside and grant us entry into the treasury. Ozaz. Ozaz. Elois. Elois. Azaias. Azaias. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter into the 21st Treasure of Light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury. These are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Zo zo ze'ai. Zo zo ze'ai. Zohozai. Zohozai. Tozazaksai. Tozazaksai. Naozae I. Naozae I. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozaia. Ozaia. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. Oshozoza. Oshozoza. IAOs. IAOs. Naya Ozaze. Naya Ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. And so we completed our journey through the places. Invoking each of the 12 mighty angels headed its proper place and proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the center, the place of the Father of the treasury of light. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name we invoke you. Oazi Ai. Oazi Ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And set our people free.
Set our people free.
Help us to establish a pro-human future.
Help us to establish a pro-human future.
And protect humanity from extinction.
Protect humanity and Homo sapiens from extinction.
And protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
The integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
The purity of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And the purity of our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
May all who search for the abundant life promised by the living Jesus come to discover the God force and how to fuel our everlasting souls with it. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy within yourself. As you have more God Force energy, so you are better able to navigate your way through this incredibly difficult world. You know, so many children don't realize just how dangerous the world that they live in is. And this is part of our duty as parents, to protect them so that they have a happy and healthy childhood. That way, when they are older and they need to reach back into their memories for comfort and lessons, they have a great storehouse of information to look into. And then there are those who were raised in families that weren't so caring and weren't so good at bringing up children with a storehouse of knowledge that they could lean on as they grew old. And that is what God Force energy is for. God Force energy is there to take care of absolutely everything that someone else forgot to take care of for you. That's because God Force energy is a panacea. Panacea means universal medicine. And that's exactly what God Force energy is. In fact, it's very instructional for us today to understand that Native Americans called all magics and all miracles medicine, such that in their vocabulary, medicine, miracle, and magic become so intertwined as to be almost indistinguishable. And there are other cultures on Earth that make even fewer distinctions. And it is believed that nearly everything is simply an emanation of God, and that we have almost no control at all. But that's not true either. The truth lies somewhere in between. And you know that it lies somewhere in between because that's what we human beings are. We're always both. We're both flesh and spirit. We're both asleep and awake, in fact. We have one foot in the material world, and we have one foot in the spiritual world. And we walk between these worlds. We even walk in the space between the hard earth under our feet and the void of space over our heads. Our atmosphere is that thin skiff of life clinging to the rocky planet we call Earth. All of these things are part of God Force. All of these things are part of God, and that means all of these things are part of you too. And that's one of the deepest lessons when you realize that everything is God and everything is connected through God Force energy. That means you too. It doesn't mean everything around you excluding you. It means that you are a creation of God and you are fueled by God Force energy. So that when you put more of this fuel in you, you function better. Everything becomes easier. You are healthier. You're smarter. You always think of the right thing to say. Because God Force energy is everything. It's a panacea. Every ill you could possibly have no matter how great or small, can be fulfilled and cured and solved by God Force energy, because it too is part of God. And the God Force energy that we experience is simply the energetic form of the God Force projections we see all around us. This earth, these birds, the sun. And so as you're going through your day today, experiencing this beautiful October 1st morning, remember that God Force energy is a panacea. You don't even really have to know what it is you're healing when you bring it into yourself. All you have to do is turn your powerful, conscious, and sovereign mind towards this idea of the energy that emanates from God. And when you do, when you breathe in that panacea, you're going to feel better at every level. And every time you take a breath, you'll feel better. Because the panacea you've been looking for so long is as close as your next breath when you turn your mind towards the idea of God Force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring homily this morning. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to visit our website at alphaomega.church and download our free ebook, Was Jesus Secretly a Magician? It's there for you for free and gives you the beginnings of the lost magic of Jesus system, the 3 secret baptisms that Jesus used to initiate his disciples. While you're there, check out our prayer wall and leave your prayer together with ours. We bring them to the angels daily, and we ask that you consider leaving a donation. The donation button figures prominently all over our website, and this is the way we pass around the electronic collection plate for these rituals. Thank you again for all of your patronage and support. We will be here with you again tomorrow and for you again tomorrow in the hour of sunrise, where we will celebrate once again the lost rites of the magic of Jesus. And until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God Force run strong within you. And as always, may your magics work better than expected.